episode of This Is Our Family. How you doing today, bro?
We are doing well. Welcome. I hope you're doing well out there and really finding the joy in life.
It's a lot to ask sometimes, bro, but I like your positivity. Now, what news do you have to share this week?
Oh, very exciting. We have a special birthday, and we can't always celebrate every birthday, but this one is extra significant.
Yeah?
Mr. Toma from our Eaglehawk Campus is 104 today.
104, that is incredible. Happy birthday.
He would have seen, just reflecting on his life, he would have seen changes through so much with vehicles and technology, the introduction of the internet and
So much stuff. So that's quite an achievement.
I reckon Mr. Toma would say, now is not as good as it used to be.
Yeah. And now we also have communion this Sunday. So if you are joining us for the service at 10:30 a.m. for our live stream, please make sure you grabbed a little cup of juice or some bread or whatever elements you'd like to join us in celebrating communion together.
Absolutely. And this Sunday we're actually wrapping up our series on the fruits of the Spirit.
It was such a good series. I know my small group really loved it. Every week we discuss it afterwards and they're like, oh, I really love this, I really love that. So it's been a really great series. So looking forward to wrapping that one up.
Yeah, we're pushing into the crucifixion of crucifying our flesh and chasing the Spirit.
That's really cool.
Really good.
Now, what do we have next week, Brock? I hear there's something special.
Yeah, I actually had the privilege of going to Bendigo Winter Night Shelter just the other day, and we got some footage of that amazing ministry and interviews with some of the volunteers and those they're connecting with as well. So next week we have a special edition of Bendigo Winter Night Shelter.
Amazing. Make sure you tune in for that one. Now, I heard we have a bit of a story from someone from one of our small groups, Brock.
Absolutely. Let's hear Catherine's experience and benefits of what it's really meant for her, a part of a small group. Yeah. Thanks, Catherine.
This is a good one. Make sure you watch.
I grew up in a family that did not follow God, but came to Girls Brigade through a friend and become a Christian. Jenny has been helping me in my Christian walk since then. Because of my upbringing and anxiety, it has not been an easy road. I had been going to a small group, but it closed, and even though Jenny said I should get back into one, I didn't really, and got myself a bit lost. It came to a head last year in September, and Jenny told me, right, no more choices. You are coming to our small group. I didn't have a car at the time, so each week Jenny picked me up, fed me. We had a small group, I stayed the night, and then she took me home the next day. Because of my anxiety, I never said much. I just sat in the corner and listened. When we started on Zoom, I sat in my bedroom with the computer on mute. 1 month ago, I had to do something that was so hard for me, although it was the right thing to do. Afterwards, I told Jenny, and she said I should tell the small group. They would not judge me or condemn me. They would just love and pray for me, so I did, and they did. The next week, we had started Cultivate, and I was brave enough to make one comment. The following week, after the sermon by Dave Lovell on Joy and Peace, we were talking about it in small group, and one of the group members asked about Christians who suffered from depression, and as always, we talked about choices. I got to share a bit of my journey, and they were so good to listen to me and encourage me. This is what I shared with Jenny later that night. I think tonight has been one of the most memorable small group nights. Can't escape from the world of choices. I much rather accept my fate than to fight it. I just want to tell you how much it has meant to me to be a part of a small group, and if you're not in one, then you should be.
Thanks, Catherine. It's really good to see how a small group has really benefited you in your journey of faith.
Yeah, absolutely. And we just want to encourage you again that if you are yet to join a small group, or you have before but you're not in one right now, to really consider joining one. I know for me, it is one of the highlights of my week. I actually find it quite difficult to join at the end of a Tuesday night. I'm like, oh, I don't want to join. But whenever I do, I just feel so much more encouraged and spurred on in my faith, and just reminded that I'm doing this life journey with a huge community of people. And it's not just the big church, it's the little church as well, as we disciple each other in what kind of more close-knit relationships, which is really cool.
That's good, Jack. And we are made for a relationship, hey? So I want to continue to encourage you, be reaching out to people, whether that be phone call or text or a gift of a meal, blessing in whatever way possible. People are really needing it in this time.
Yeah, absolutely. And we can be God's hands and feet, even right now when it feels like it's really difficult to do that.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us this week. Before we finish, we've got something special to finish on, but I just wanted to say, if you have a story that God's been working in your life or the lives of those around you, we'd love to hear about it. So make sure you email us at ourfamily@bendigobaptist.org.au. And until then, we'll see you next week.
Thanks. We now have the blessing to hear from Martha, Rob and Sam for an amazing worship song. Thanks so much for your ministry. See you next week.
Bye.
Giving thanks with a grateful heart to the one who sets the prisoners free. Let us give thanks to the Holy One. You're my rock, and I stand in awe of you. Lord, I wanna thank you for your love and grace forever, changing me and making me to be more and more like you. Lord, I wanna praise you for your love and grace forever, my Savior, forever I am yours. Today I thank you for the day you brought me here. All of my days I praise you in my heart, always. Today I thank you for the day you brought me here. All of my days I praise you in my heart. Lord, I wanna thank you for your love and grace forever, changing me and making me to be more and more like you. Lord, I wanna praise you for your love and grace forever, my Savior, forever I am yours. Lord, I wanna thank you for your love and grace forever, changing me and making me to be more and more like you. Lord, I wanna praise you for your love and grace forever, my Savior, forever I am yours. My Savior, forever I am yours. My Savior,